my dear viewers. This is Sumaya Ahmadi from my channel called Muslim Motivation. Welcome to another episode. Today's topic is about to gain knowledge from the cradle to the grave. Why is it so important? Well, if you look at our prophets and the holy imams and all other scholars, religious scholars and even other scholars, they were most of the time the most knowledgeable and wisest persons in their own society and environment. Though there is a nice story of Hazrat Musa alayhi salam, who once asked God whether he is the most knowledgeable or whether there is somebody on earth who is wiser and knows more than Hazrat Musa. And then he encountered Hazrat Khizr alayhi salam, who Allah has given him the ability to know the unseen, something which even a prophet of God, Hazrat Musa, were not informed about. And it's a very nice story, but in general, to sum it up, all of our prophets were the most knowledgeable. And though they had it given through God, but it was a gift from God, but we as the followers of Islam and as the followers of God in general, we have to gain this knowledge. And I'm not talking about formal education, because for example in our society, in Western countries, it's totally normal that we have to go to school. It is obligatory until a certain grade to go to school. But no, I'm not talking about this. I'm talking about self-education. There is a nice saying of a very famous entrepreneur, Jim Rohn. He said that formal education will make you a living, but self-education will make you a fortune. Why is that? Why did he say that? Well, I can tell you from my own experience. School and university never taught me how to work with my finances or how to overcome financial problems. Even some schools of finances, they never teach you how to make money. Well, they teach you accounting, but nothing more than that. Or for example, at school, I never learned how to communicate my wants and needs towards other members of my families or towards my partner or towards my colleagues. No, I never learned that. Or, for example, how do you raise good kids? Or how do you behave in general in society? Or how can you be a very good member of a society? These things I never learned. And God forbid, I'm not saying that you shouldn't go to school anymore or school education is not good or university, you shouldn't go to university. No, not at all. What I mean is that people tend to stagnate. For example, they go until a certain grade to school, or they just finish high school and then maybe they won't go to college. But after that, they kind of stagnate. They say, oh my God, I have my diploma, I have my degree, and that's it, finish. But no, actually, the real life starts then. The real life and the real world starts then, and you have to gain more knowledge and educate yourself. Otherwise, you will be lost. And when you remember the story when Archangel Gabriel came down inside of the mountain cave Hira and encountered our holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the first words which he said which were sent down from the Holy Quran were Iqra باسم ربك الذي خلقنا الإنسان من علق. Read in the name of God who created you, who created the human beings out of the drop of semen. Read. So what does it mean for us that it is so important to read? Yet unfortunately in Muslim households, and I'm not talking about some religious scholars and scholars in general, but in Muslim households, they won't even read one book per year. And though it's so important for us, it's a kind of obligatory for a Muslim to read so that he won't stay in an ignorant stage and place. You don't see it. When I go to Muslim households, for example, when I enter a girl's room, I literally see a range of different makeup brushes, really brushes for this, brushes for that, oh my god. Or nail polishes and lipsticks and varieties, a lot of different brands on a very nice dressing table. And thanks to Instagram, in a lot of girls' rooms, the dressing table and the makeup range, they look almost the same. And in boys' room, you see like a lot of different devices like camera, laptop, and smartphones, and PlayStations, and whatever. But I just want to tell you that it's not so important to give your kids all the material things which you hadn't had back then. No, you should give them education. You should teach them morals and principles and discipline and akhlaq of our prophets. This is so much more eternal and long-lasting than all those things that material things won't last so long. And especially for a Muslim mother, it's so important that she herself educates herself. But when I see that a lot of them are this is not an affront, I just want to encourage you to think about that. When I see some young ladies who are posting their surreal lives on Facebook or on Instagram or Snapchat and following different kind of celebrities and personalities from all areas, and scrolling down their lives and what they are doing, I mean, think about it. What kind of input are you getting inside of your brain and head? And what kind of output do you expect out of yourself? What will you give then to your children, to the future society? There is a very nice saying of a man, I forgot his name, unfortunately, but he said that you educate a man, you educate a man. But if you educate a woman, you educate a whole generation. This is so important because we create the future society. And if we are not getting the right inputs inside of our head, what can we expect then to give out? And the next verses which came down for the Holy Prophet were, for example, also qalam. And what does qalam mean? Qalam means the pen, or back then it was the feather. And this is a symbol for we need more authors, we need more storytellers, we need more people who write books, who educate the society. I know there are a lot of women and a lot of course, also men, but who write a lot of books, but yet it's not enough. We live in a day and age where getting knowledge, getting information is so easy. Actually, we are drowned in information. We crave for wisdom, crave for real knowledge, so you can educate yourself. Even if you are just a housewife, even if you are a mother and just at home, you can educate yourself. You just have to shift your focus. Don't follow anybody on Instagram or Facebook who's not really helping you out when you have some serious problems in your life. Rather search for nice sayings, nice hadiths, nice, experiences of people who can really literally help you out. And then, of course, you can give it then back again to society, to your own environment, to your own sisters and brothers and nephew and nieces or your grandchildren. This is the important thing. And Islam always taught us that we should educate ourselves from the cradle to the grave. It's a constant learning. You never stop. Never. Don't say I have my diploma and my degree and I finished school. No. Islam always encourages and motivates you to learn more, to gain more knowledge, and then, of course, to give it back to society. But of course you will. It's like a beautiful tree with very ripe and full fruits, sweet fruits. You will give it automatically. And the only thing which will not diminish by sharing it is knowledge. Your wealth, when you share it to this, to him, to her, you will lose your wealth. But knowledge, no. The more you share it, the more it spreads and it gets more and more. So if you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel and share it with other people to whom this video will be very helpful for. And until the next video, I wish you all the best. May you be successful in all areas of your life, and till the next video, Salam.